Before we start this video, I would like to make it very clear that this video is not sponsored by Bandai in any shape or form. I'm not trying to bring back players who already left. We still have plenty of people playing the game, like me, one of my friends. I think Goresh is still playing. So we have at least 3 people. That's a healthy player base.
What's up with the stack of money on the desk?
This is a donation from a viewer. Shout out to to Senator Armstrong. Yeah.
Okay, just this once.
Making a mother of all omelets here, Jack. Can't spread over every egg.
Now, as a day 1 player, yes, here I come again with my bullshit, stay with me please. I have my own opinion on things regarding the game. I am not yapping other people's opinions. I'm not researching the topic from history books. I was there 3000 years ago. So let me just get this little fact out of the way. This game sucked like 85% of the time. The Dragon Ball IP is the only thing that's keeping this piece of nice word alive. And I don't know for how long. It's basically holding on to its dear life like that one guy's backpack. Ever since the game released, I could probably name like, I don't know, probably like 4 occasions when the meta was great, when they gave out good amount of crystals, when the developers listened to the player base, and we are almost at year 7. I think that puts things into perspective. Ever since the game released, there was always that one unit that made PvP completely unplayable. First it was Blue Broly, then it was Green Bardock, then it was Purple Broly, and so on and so on. They always power crept the game into oblivion.
Bye.
But people usually overlook this aspect because the character itself is usually hype. Then they have a brain meltdown after 2 weeks. This extreme power creep strategy has a huge downside. We basically got to a point where if you want to enjoy PvP, and I am not even talking about being competitive at it, just genuinely enjoying the main aspect of the game, your best strategy is to just save up for anniversaries and legends festivals. Because these are the hype characters, these are the characters that will power creep half a year worth of characters. These are what will make your dad bring back the milk from the store.
Follow your dreams, son.
And these are what won't let you enjoy the game with your favorite characters, even though Dragon Ball as a franchise was always about the huge universe and the vast variety of characters that Akira Toriyama created. And this is exactly why Dokkan just has a bigger revenue number and always will have. In that game, you can summon for your favorite character and probably, of course, have a harder time clearing the events with those compared to the most recent shiny characters. But you can still do it and you still get the same rewards as everyone else.
Listen, Khalifa, I would eat her cookies and milk and give her lots of presents. Oh!
Imagine being a fan of, I don't know, Piccolo. Like what options do you have in Legends? You can have this free-to-play unit that has reused animations from like 2019 and get hit by an ability that deletes the game from your phone. You know what's funny about making videos? The last sentence you heard just now was recorded like 13 hours ago, so now I'm literally in the future.
My time skip is unbeatable.
Where was I? Oh yeah, the Piccolo man. So let's say you get a premium summonable Piccolo, let's say in March. You can say goodbye to it by May. This hurts very much even with free-to-play currency that I got for free. Now imagine actually spending your real-life greens on the game. We can talk about the lack of PvE events, we can talk about the lack of variety, we can talk about a lack of lot of things, but the main problem of the game that will kill it sooner or later is the fact that it has over 600 characters, and most of the time there are like 10 that are genuinely usable. This was always like this ever since the game came out, and this is the main reason why a bunch of my friends just left the game. I have a friend, shout out to him, who is the biggest whale you have ever seen, bigger than any content creator you know. I won't go into specific numbers because I respect his privacy, of course, but just to give you a taste, he whaled out so hard on Diablo Immortals that he was number 1 on the worldwide leaderboard for weeks, and he eventually stopped playing the game because no one reached his level and he couldn't play PvP against anyone.
Crests he has. So basically one stack is $200. 200, 400, 600, 800, 1,000. That's 2,000, 3,000. He's just got $3,000 just on a stack in the inventory. He chillin'.
That is just one game. He's currently playing multiple gacha games as we speak. But when Yellow UI Goku came out, he just said, "F this game, I don't want to play with this anymore. It's just not fun." Now, I have no idea if this whole thing happened because Toshi decided to do things this way, or because he had some suits in upper management breathing down on his neck the whole time, but all of this was under his management. But ever since they had the announcement in January about this new guy called Tani taking over, the power creep suddenly stopped. Gogeta Blue Zenkai is healthy, Goku and Vegeta Zenkai is healthy, Future Duo is healthy, Future Androids are healthy, Zamasu is healthy, God Key equipment is healthy, Rose equipment is healthy, Perfect Cell Zenkai is healthy. I was talking about this with Ryuden the other day. We came to the conclusion that the current meta is incredibly healthy. Probably the healthiest it's been ever been in the history of the game. None of the new units have annoying abilities, yet they are really capable at whatever they were designed to do. But dude Masu, I'm not gonna summon for these homeless looking characters if they are not top 3 at least. Well, number 1, that's not how a good game design looks like. Number 2, shut the f. They also released this statement about increasing the minimum hardware requirement to run the game. It should roll out just before the anniversary, and this right here is incredibly promising. For the people who are not really into tech stuff, let me break it down for you. So, the game had the same phone requirement since launch, which happened back in 2018. Just to put it in perspective, the iPhone X or X was the newest iPhone at the time. This whole thing led into cutting heavy corners during development because we are in 2025 now and they are still trying to keep the hardware requirements as low as the 2018 version had it. This hardware requirement change will bring insane changes to the game. I'm talking characters that can transform multiple times, or a Zamasu that changes the entire map. This could mean an actual open world you can walk around in, brand new PvE events that could transform the entire game into something we have never seen before. If you still don't know how huge this change is, let me give you an example. Genshin Impact has the same phone requirement. Genshin Impact. Look at that game. Yeah, I don't know what they are cooking currently, but my god, I have never been so hopeful about the game's future in my entire life. We should get a new Ultra in a couple of days, and that should be the final nail that will decide which direction we are going. If the Ultra is Beast Gohan level, then oh my god, we are so back. If the Ultra is Majin Vegeta level, then we are cooked.